safe and ready outdoors.
All right, y'all, what is going on? All right, we are back out at the City Limits place, and this morning we're gonna mow this mess. We're gonna take it all down, get it mowed, and then we're gonna finish clearing out this little area right here and around the bend here, and try to get some of this right here all cleaned out and try to get this cleaned up, straightened back up, go ahead, get the blind cleaned out, and we'll probably use some of the same brush that's there to throw on top of it and cover this booger up. We'll leave everything, you know, around it over here and over here. We're not gonna touch any of that. But so what our goal is today, of course, we're back up to the blind. So you used to not ever be able to shoot over here, like at all. Like they had to be out here before you could shoot. So we're gonna clear this back. I mean, clean over here, kind of to the front of my pickup here, to where you can see straight through there all the way to the back fence. So guys, ought to be fun. Stick with us and we'll get this done. Alright, well, now that we've got this stuff mowed, knocked down, cleaned up, we did this main section here of the plot. We weren't going to plant something this year, but I don't think I will this year. I'll probably wait till next year. We also got this little corner out here cleaned up a little bit, and I went ahead and weed eated for Miss Joe up along the edge of her barn and all this. Went ahead and got the rest of this corner cleaned out, and as far as we're gonna get it now anyway. So now the main goal is gonna be getting all this right here cleaned up. So we'll get it cleaned up and then we'll move on to the blind. Here we go. All right, man, it is some kind of hot out here today, but as y'all see, I now have this area where I can see pretty darn well. I might end up clearing more of this out, but for right now, I like it. I think it's gonna do very well come this season. I'll have way more shot opportunities if I need them. Way more than I had last year. Had I had this like this last year, I probably would have killed my 2 bucks, but I didn't, and now I do. So anyway, that's cleaned up. Guys, like I said, this this has been a chore. It's been hard. I've been needing to do it for 2 years, but kind of tried to get used to the place and see what it was all about. So now we're finally getting after it, finally getting the work done, and I'm gonna finish cleaning up around here a little bit, and we'll be out of here. Alright, well, Jesus, it's hot. It is super hot. I think it's time for me to wrap it up. So I'm not going to be moving blinds today. So to wrap this up, we're going to talk just a little bit about what we are going to do in the next couple episodes. So after cleaning all this right here out and cleaning all that over there out, I think that I'm going to switch it up a little bit this year, and I am not going to have this blind right here. I'm gonna go ahead and move it, because that's my big one. I'm gonna move it over here where my north wind blind is at, and I'm gonna use my north wind blind maybe in another part of the property later on this season. We are going to set up 2 stand locations instead of 1, which I hope helps, because we're going to go deeper into the woods with the second stand. And the second stand is going to be I'll run a cell camera back there, and it will be one of those when I know it is hot and heavy, and like, you're only hunting that stand 2, maybe 3 times a season, and that's it. Like, it's just not a very huntable stand because you don't want your presence to be known back there. So I think this up here will do fine. Early season, I do really well up front up here. I get a lot of decent bucks in here, and it's still warm enough that I can get my boy out here to hunt, and he'll shoot several deer right here off this spot, hopefully this season. And I say several deer, guys, I shoot does. This year I'll probably just shoot 1 doe, try to shoot a buck or 2. I will be hunting public land as well, and my son will shoot several. And I say several because, guys, out here on this property last year we had 8 shooter bucks that I would have shot. And that's a lot of bucks. That's not counting all the little ones that I would have passed in the, there were lots of them, lots. And then my doe population out here is super heavy, guys. This is city limits. There's tons of freaking deer here. So I'm not that concerned about wiping out a whole freaking population of deer back here, but I'm not going to just shoot whatever walks out either. So we're gonna do what we can to manage the population properly, but our doe to buck ratio is garbage because we got tons of bucks and not enough does. So hopefully we can I can shoot a couple bucks this season, my boy can shoot a couple bucks this season. But guys, I want this to be one of my next projects to tackle. Like I said, once I get the stand hung, that'll be the day that we clean this up. And I'm still trying to decide on a really good tree. And like I said, I think that this tree up here is gonna do me good. This one, there's some straighter spots on it, about 15 foot up. Unless I change my mind and move to another tree, we will see what we've got. But guys, thanks for watching this episode. I know these aren't the best thing in the world, but just trying to give y'all an update on what we're doing. And hopefully we have got some really decent episodes to start dropping to y'all in March, because we're restructuring how we do our videos on here. So guys, God bless. Love y'all. Get them kids to the woods, and holler at you later on.